Here are the answers to the warm-ups on May 12th. So the first problems are just distributive property. So we start by multiplying 3 by 4x minus 2, which means we have three groups of all of this. Well, 4x times 3 is 12x, and negative 2 times 3 is negative 6, and that's your simplified answer. Second one adds an extra element to it, and that is understanding. We do not just jump right in and say 3 plus 5 is 8. We have two different terms in this problem. So if I circle the terms, I can see I have to take care of all of this, and it stays separate from that until the very end. So 5 times x means I have 5 x's, 5 times negative 3 is negative 15, then we have a 3 out in front. Now we can combine like terms, which means these two numbers get combined, and you end up with 5x minus 12. Number 2 asks us to complete the table from y equals 3x minus 1. So it's basically a substitution problem. So I write the equation, and if x is negative 1, like we have right here, we just replace the x with a parenthesis and put negative 1 in, and now you would solve this. So 3 times negative 1 is negative 3, minus that 1 would give you negative 4 as your first y value. So as I start completing this table, when x is negative 1, y is negative 4. Then we have where x is 0. Well, if x is 0, 3 times 0 is 0, minus 1 is negative 1. And then we have where x is 1, so you plug in 1 into your parenthesis. So I just switch this to a positive 1. 3 times positive 1 is 3, and then minus 1 would be 2. And then if x is 2, we just replace x with a 2. 3 times 2 is 6, minus 1 is 5. And you may notice the pattern here. We're increasing by 3 every time, which we should do because that's what the equation tells us. So without even substituting, I know the next answer would have to be 8 because again, we're always adding 3. And our final problems, we are simplifying. This one deals with dividing when you have exponents that have the same bases. So the long way to do this is to write out 4 to the 7th power, and you're dividing it by 4 to the 2nd power. So now when I simplify this, as in find my giant ones, what I have left is 4 to the 5th power, and that's the best way to write your answer. The second problem has 4 to the 4th divided by 4 to the 8th. Now, the shortcut that you may have noticed in the first problem is if you just subtracted the exponents, 7 minus 2, you get 5. And you could do the same thing here. You could do 4 minus 8, but of course you have to be careful. That's going to be 4 to the negative 4th power. And if I did this the long way, I would take 4 to the 4th divided by 4 to the 8th. And if I did my giant ones, you could see how I have 4 4s in the denominator. That's why the exponent becomes a negative.